Ladies and gentlemen, this RedGamingTech.com video, we have some news on Windows 8.1 update, and apparently it will be reintroducing the start button. However, unfortunately, it's not going to be exactly how we remember it from, say, Windows 7, but rather will be just another way to access the start screen. To say that Windows 8 has been controversial and Microsoft controversial with its decisions on the Metro UI is an understatement, and experts agree that the reception of Windows 8 has been fairly mixed. Indeed, myself, I don't really like it, as even Windows Server 2012, which obviously is for things such as production environments, web servers, that type of thing, also features the Metro UI, and honestly, from my perspective as someone in the IT industry, it really irritates me. And for touchscreens and so on, I like the idea behind it, but as a desktop user and as someone who administers servers or what have you, I don't like it. Now, obviously, I am by no means speaking for everyone. There are people who absolutely love the Metro UI. Gabe Newell has called it a catastrophe, and Gabe is obviously a very well-respected voice, particularly in amongst PC gamers. And those comments as well have been echoed with various World of Warcraft developers at Blizzard. Minecraft creators, meanwhile, have denounced the OS operating system for being very bad for indie developers. And indeed, others have even gone as far as to say that Microsoft have, and I quote, Apple envy. Other people, on the other hand, have been much more supportive of the operating system and believe that Windows Store and the rest of it will be very good for indie developers. In fact, there is actually some rumours that the Windows Store will also link quite well with Xbox 720 Durango, in which case, in theory at least, if you are an indie developer, you could pay a rather small fee and theoretically at least put your application available to be sold very, very easily on not just the PC, but also on established Xbox 720 users as well, or whatever the console ends up being called. However, people are already Googling for various ways to remove the Metro UI. And Microsoft taking this back step is possibly an indication that at least not all users have been satisfied with it, as I've said, including myself. Personally, from a very standard point of view, I think, and I'm surprised really that no one's really pushed for this, and that is that I really wish there was a way to simply easily switch between them. And when I say not everyone has pushed for this, I merely mean that, to be honest with you, people seem to be very against the UI and they just want the whole thing removed, or they say that, you know, they absolutely love it. There seems to be very little middle ground. I would personally like a simple option under themes or something like that where you can simply easily switch between them and it gives you the more classic look. And I understand that there are some benefits associated with Metro UI, but to me personally, I really don't like the start menu, as it's now known as, of course, the start screen, and I don't really find it intuitive, particularly in, say, server environments. I just find it awkward, especially when it comes to things such as right-clicking to change the properties of a file and that type of thing. It's just a pain in the butt. So anyway, that's just my personal opinions, of course. You are welcome to disagree, and if you do, please leave comments. As I normally say, if you want to discuss something further, you're probably best to usually do so on Facebook. However, I do try to respond to comments the best I can. Regardless, I think that's about it for this particular video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and as I said, if you have any particular inklings either way from the Windows 8 opinion, shall we say, yes, please let me know below. So take care and bye for now.